Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is great to have you here. It's a beautiful day out here in Colorado, and yeah, it's actually been some pretty good weather lately, and I do hope that energies have been kind of weird for me lately, so it feels like they're starting to kind of simmer down a little bit. I think it's more just kind of like the transition type of thing. Fall being, a transition type of season, so usually. So I do hope that the energies have been good to you lately. But if not, if you'd like to talk about it, I'm always free. So, well, not always free, but I'm always willing to listen. I actually had a really great day the other day that I wanted to tell you guys about. One of my best friends took me and my daughter and her daughter's boyfriend out for a day on the town. We found this really good 80s shop down off of Broadway. I believe it was in between Floyd and Jewel-ish type of area. But they've got, I love the vibes down there because it's, old type of vibe, so it's kind of stable, but also very bright and friendly around there too. So, but we found, we went to the 80s store, and boy, talk about nostalgia. It brought up a lot of memories. Some good, some not so good, of course, but after that, we went to this Paco Sanchez Park, which is down off of Colfax and Knox. And, the thing about that park is that it's right across the street from the apartments where me and Greg, my late husband, used to live, and we used to take the kids up there a lot because it's a really great park. And one of the things that she brought up was if it was triggering, then maybe we should go somewhere else. And I told her, with everything that I've been through in life, there's going to be triggers around every corner. So, there's no way to hide from them. And honestly, running, if I try to run from all of my triggers, I'm going to wind up running in circles pretty much. And that's not something that I want to do. So, I've got to take the good with the bad. And so I make new memories. I make, new good memories. And that usually helps a lot, You got to look at, all of the memories and just make sure that you feel them, suppress them, run from them. And so when we first got there, I stopped. I took a look over at the apartments, and I cried for just a little bit, maybe about 30 seconds, maybe a minute or something, just remembering him and acknowledging that I miss him, and I probably always will. And then I looked at the park and took a deep breath and said, you know what? Let's go have some fun, That was something that I had learned from one of the channels that I was watching, was that you got to acknowledge the feelings and know that they're there and feel them. And then, be kind to yourself, be understanding. Your feelings are your feelings, and they're not up for debate, you know? And so just acknowledging them and keeping them, understanding them, usually helps move on a little bit. And so it was a really great day. And one of the things I told her was that the good thing about that day was that that day will probably last me for like a month, you know, because one of the things that I do when I'm feeling down or depressed or, you know, hurt, I will recall the memories of the times when I have felt appreciated and loved and happy. And, you know, just remembering those times and giving that hope that, you know what, I can make more memories like that, you know? And that kind of helps pull me out of my funk, you know? At least for a little bit, you know, and then it kind of gives me that idea that, you know what, I'm going to go make another memory like that. And so that's what we did at the park. It was incredibly fun. And so I was just like, yeah, that memory, it's going to last me for at least another month, you know, and it really does help pull me out of my funks. And the other thing is just making sure that I take the time to do things just for the joy of it. So I'm gonna add that video. Check it out.
You got it, Mander. You can push too. Oh my gosh, you have little T-Rex arms legs. You're going through the hole. That's what you look like right now. You just passed the hole behind you. Did you see it? There's a hole in the floor. Well, the ceiling, I guess. Ceiling for you, floor for the others.
So yeah, sometimes you just gotta kind of let it all go and just, you know, forget about the world for a while and just kind of kick back and be a kid again, you know, remembering back to those times when life was just full of possibilities and fun. I mean, well, for some of us, that's for sure. And I mean, hey, if you didn't actually get times like that, and you know, it's never too late to start creating again. Start creating that wonderment. And I mean, the past is something that's definitely not easy to let go of. And, you know, sometimes the future is very scary. But you can get through it. You can survive it. I know you can, because you're still here, and that takes a hell of a lot of strength and courage, no matter what you've been through in life. So please just remember that. One of the things that I've been quoting a lot, I heard on Magnetize Yourself, Infinity said, just like you don't give power to your past, don't give it away to your future either. That really sat deeply with me because it kind of goes along the same lines of a quote I once heard. I can't remember who said it, but no amount of anxiety can change the past. No amount of worry can change the future. And that's something that I kind of need to remind myself of sometimes, is the point that everything happens in its own time. Please try to take the time to enjoy the beauty in this world. I don't know, I'm going to see if you can see it. We've got a beautiful sunset here. It's absolutely gorgeous. And a little bit earlier, I'm trying to get the camera, but a little bit earlier, the rays of the sun were peeking through the clouds, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. I loved it. But yeah, try to take the time to appreciate yourself as well, you know, and appreciate everything that got you to up to this point in life. I mean, even if you feel like, you know, things aren't exactly going your way, just appreciate the fact that you survived this long. That's, you know, that's definitely something. And that's something worth celebrating every day. So, yeah, please appreciate the joy in the world. Appreciate your joy and the joy that you bring to this world. Okay? Because you do. I know you do. So, take some time. Show yourself some self-love. You do deserve it.